I love space. I love going to the planetarium and love learning about planets and spaceships and such. But man, does this movie question my lifelong dream of living in another planet? Because if the creatures outside Earth is anything like this one, then by all means give me all the traffics and the stress that Earth might have. Screw space travel. I'll just stay here while all the spacemen wrestle with some creatures who can suck you dry. Good morning, afternoon, evening everyone. Hi, my name is Myra and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for staying. I love you. Pretty sure you're already seen my previous videos and see how stupid I look there. So I hope you're here because of my awesome movie reviews and not my stupidity. As per usual, I want to remind you to click that bell button besides my subscribe button so you'll be notified for my new videos. If you haven't done it, please do so. Now, it is definitely a mistake to watch this movie alone, and unfortunately I made that mistake. Usually I watch it with a friend, but unfortunately he is occupied someplace else at the moment, and at the time I ran out of things that I have to do in my movie review channel, and the IMDb giving this like a 7.1 stars if I'm not mistaken, so I decided why not watch this one. However, I just missed one little thing. I didn't see that the genre of this movie is horror. And that, my friend, leads to multiple regrets in the future. Especially when I lay in bed and have to turn off my lights. However, despite my obvious and unnatural hate for horror, I can't take my eyes off the screen. It didn't make me want to run to the exit or even skip some parts that I know would be horrible by going to the toilet. It was an interesting take about creatures in space and it was somewhat amazing. I'll tell you a quick preview and then I'll jump straight to what I think about the movie. It's about astronauts who are living in a spaceship that orbits the Earth. In this spaceship, they receive a sample of Mars dirt and they are trying to find the signs of life in it or from it. And they have a sign. Naturally, it's a microorganism and they're trying to bring it to life, which they did. Mistake number one. However, as the time goes by, they realize that they get way too much than what they're bargained for. Naturally, one by one, the astronauts died until the ending, which is what you can expect from a horror movie. P.S. It's not a good ending. So, the storyline is pretty simple. I don't have any problem with that. It's basically about something killing a bunch of people until there's nothing left except the killer, of course. But I was hooked not because of the storyline, but because of the characters and how the storyline progressed. Also, the music score is amazing. It can build up attention or show how delicate a scene is. Like when the scientists discover the very first sign of life from outer space, aka the beginning of everyone's nightmare, but everyone doesn't know that yet. The music is just uplifting. But when it was suspended, like when they are expecting the monster to come out, the music is also suspenseful. I hope that's a word. So, for those of you who are responsible for the score, you did a brilliant job. However, something unexpected happened, at least for me. Someone that I thought wouldn't die for at least half of the movie actually died at the beginning. Ryan Reynolds, who plays Rory Adams in this movie, is an astronaut with a lot of wit and a mouth to match. Seeing him at the poster of the movie made me think that he would be at least the last free person that lives. But actually, he was the first astronaut that got killed by the creature. For the record, this creature just sucks everything dry. It just envelopes the organism and sucks it until there's nothing left. I spit a little. I'm sorry. But then again, Ryan Reynolds just used a Deadpool attitude in an outer space where there should be a lot of countermeasures. Simply his do first think later won't fit, and it came true. He died first, with the creature eating the inside of his body. Oh jolly day. The rest of the movie is like your usual horror. People taking precautions and then finding out that those precautions are useless. Since this monster is much more smarter than they thought it would be, they even had the cliche bad ending where the creature will potentially destroy all humankind, even though the rest of the astronauts are trying to prevent that from happening. So I don't have much to say about it, even for the characters. I mean, they're interesting, but I don't know what to say about it. I don't have any special opinion on them, even though the characters are played by some great actor and actresses that I know, such as Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds, of course, Rebecca Ferguson, whom I know from Mission Impossible, and Kiriyuu Sanada, the man I saw in Rush Hour 3 and The Wolverine. But this movie is a textbook horror, and even though their acting is extraordinary, none of them jumps out at me. So, should you see this movie? Well, if you want the suspense and the thrill and the horror of a horror movie and you want to see it happen in space, then do watch this. It's a good movie to kill some time and to feel the rush with good score and decent effects. But if you're looking for something much more than just a regular horror movie, I don't think you'll find it here. So, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit loopy and kind of out of this, because I just record a bunch of things and I had a full docket day. So just thank you so much for sticking with me, you guys, because I'm trying to juggling a lot of things at the same time. So thank you for your patience, thank you for your love, thank you for your comments. And don't forget to like, comment to this video, and subscribe while clicking the bell button. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye!